Charles A. Cheever, September 7, 1852 to May 2, 1900, was an American businessman and inventor. Associated with Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison, he improved their inventions. He patented 100 of these improvements, most related to the telephone. Cheever formed the Telephone Company of New York and constructed the first telephone line in New York City. He was disabled early in his life and was an invalid. Cheever was born in Boston, Massachusetts, on September 7, 1852. His parents moved to New York when he was around 5 years old. His father was J. H. Cheever. Cheever was paralyzed from his waist down at an early age. As an adult, he weighed only 70 pounds, 32 kilograms, and had to be carried around by an assistant. In spite of his handicap, he became a successful businessman and entrepreneur. He was a successful inventor of many items run by electricity and was able to turn them into business enterprises. He patented electric rock drills, electrical improvements to elevators, telephone appliances, and electric fire engines. Of his 100 patents, most were telephone improvements. Cheever was also intrigued with Edison's phonograph. He helped form the North American Phonograph Company and organized firms throughout the United States to promote Edison's advanced commercial version of it. Cheever became acquainted with Bell when his invention of the telephone was in its infancy and considered nothing but a novelty item. He was intrigued with it. Cheever went about figuring out how Bell's invention could be useful and beneficial. He constructed the first telephone line in New York City and was its owner. That connection showed potential of greater uses for the telephone. Cheever then experimented with a line from his office in the Tribune building with one to the American Institute Fair to demonstrate commercial usage. He showed the quality of the sound traveling on telephone lines to be good by demonstrating the playing of the band at the fair reproduced at his office. He organized and formed the Telephone Company of New York. Cheever formulated a practical way of communicating telegraph messages from moving trains through induction telegraphy. He conducted successful experiments on trains of the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad. The concept did not prove to be commercially profitable and was not pursued further. Cheever founded the Oconite Company, a wire and cable manufacturer that used rubber insulation, since he already owned a rubber company and combined the technologies. He was also associated with various real estate developments. Cheever died on May 2, 1900, in New York City after suffering heart complications.